Hi everyone. How are you all? Can you all hear me? How are you? Just give me a thumbs up in the chat section so that I understand that you are able to hear me and you're all good. Just give me a thumbs up if you're all great, doing well, quickly, so that we can start with today's activity. Hi. Great. So I hope that you all can hear me properly. Good. Okay, so welcome back. Good evening, all of you. And let's start without delaying any further. Today's game, which is Spot the Error. Hi, I'm good. I'm good. How are you? How are you all? So today we are going to talk about grammar. Since we all get stuck there, that is something which we are looking forward to. But unfortunately, that is something which doesn't is not taken into consideration, and we take into consideration when we have to give aptitude tests or interview. Before the interview, all the tests that we have. So verbal ability or English ability is something which is always being taught or always being tested at that time. So today we are going to talk about, can you spot the error? So I have some 12 questions roughly with me. What I want you to do is read the question carefully, understand the meaning, understand the answer, and put the answer options in the chat box. All right, and then we'll discuss. I will also tell you whether the answer is correct, not correct, why did it go wrong, what is the right method. Everything will be discussed in details. We'll try to cover as many questions as possible. Okay, so without a further delay, let's start. Let's quickly go through the process and rules for the people who are new. A question will pop up on the screen. Read the question. 4 options will pop up. Enter the correct one in the chat box. So there will be MCQ types. So we'll get an option A, B, C, D, E, F, and then you have to write the correct option. The answer will be revealed and the explanation will be provided verbally. So I will give you the explanation verbally. So listen to me very carefully once you have given your answers. Time given 10 seconds for each question. So please hurry up, keep your brain activated. Make sure that you don't delay, because if you delay, then you won't be able to participate in the game. At the end, count number of answers that you could guess correctly. So you have to also make sure that you are counting your answers correctly. Let's look at the first question. Now understand the instructions. Instructions say, read each sentence to find out if there is any grammatical error in that. So if there is any grammar error in the sentence, error, if any, will be in one part of the sentence. So there are like 4 parts of the sentence. One of the options or one of the part will have the problem or the error. If there is no error, the answer is D. Okay. So the first one, solve as per the instructions above. So you have to read all the 4 and tell me which option is wrong or there is error in that. A, we discussed about the problem so thoroughly on the eve of the examination that I found it very easy to work it out. These are the 4 options. Look at all the 4 options and tell me which one do you think is wrong, grammatically wrong. Yes, conduct one session on email etiquettes. Okay. We will be going through that, don't worry. So basically understand that it is a complete sentence. So we discussed about this problem so thoroughly on the eve of the examination that I found it very easy to work it out. It's going to be in that format. It's a single sentence, but there is some issue with the sentence. One of the part of the sentence is an issue. So the whole sentences were discussed about the problem so thoroughly on the eve of the examination that I found it very easy to work it out. That is the whole sentence, but in one of the part there is a mistake or it's an error. See, okay. Let the answers come, then I'll tell you which one is the right one. C, every 2, 3 C's I've got. Think it's a complete sentence, okay? So A, B, C joined together makes a complete sentence in the same order. Think. It's a complete sentence. We discussed about the problem so thoroughly on the eve of the examination that I found it very easy to work it out. It's a complete sentence, but there is some grammatical mistake in one of the parts. So it's not like there are 4 different sentences. It's a single sentence broken up in 3 parts. C. So we have maximum C's. Anybody else has any other? Everybody, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 C's I've got. Anybody else? Anybody else has any other option in mind? Think carefully. Think carefully. This is a difficult one. Quickly, it might happen that it doesn't come to your mind, or you're not able to understand that. 6 C's. Anybody else? I think D. So no error. Okay, fair enough. So we have got 1 D and 6 C's. Anybody for B? Anybody for A? Think. It is a difficult one. It's not as easy as it looks. Even if we consider it as a complete sentence, still there is an error. D. No, C. D. C. Make sure that you listen to the explanation very well. Only then you will be able to get the answer correctly. So once all the answers are there on the chat box, I will start with the explanation. So please, all ears towards me. A, C. How many of you are just doing it by luck? A, B, C, D. One of the options. A. So we have 3 A's, I guess. 4 A's. 4 A's, 2 D's, and not many C's. All right. Yes. So let me first reveal the answer and then we'll go forward with the explanation. The answer is A. So all of you who have given your answer A, please give a round of applause to yourself. Clap. Now, why that? Now listen to me very, very carefully. Why A is the problem. Now, if you look at the B and C, or even as a whole, we are talking about the problem, correct? We are talking about the particular problem, right? So we discussed about nahi aayega, about is wrong. We discussed the problem so thoroughly on the eve of the examination that I found it very easy to work it out. About के बारे में नहीं, problem ही solve किया था, problem ही कहा था, problem ही discuss किया था, right? So it was a problem that was discussed. So about nahi. It was done, it was discussed, it was solved, it was tried, tested, right? It was not a general discussion, correct? We were talking about that problem only. We're talking about the problem. And hence, we discussed the problem so thoroughly on the eve of the examination that I found it very easy to work it out. Hence, our answer is A. So those who have given answer A, congratulations. Let's move forward to the second question. The instructions remain the same. One of the part is having an error. Sorry, my bad. Okay, solve as per the instructions above. An Indian ship laden with merchandise get drowned in the Pacific Ocean. Which is the correct answer? Now, answer is already given. Now, I want you to tell me what is the logic behind that. Let's twist the question. What is the logic behind that? What do you think is the logic? If answer C is given, what is the logic behind that? Why is there a error there? Yes, I revealed the answer, but now I want an explanation. Why C is the correct answer? No, that we found it won't be the answer because in the previous question, it is a continuation. It's a complete sentence. God will not come. Okay, half is correct. Anusha, correct. God will not come. But then what? There is one more error there. And hence C is the answer. Think about the error. Think. What should be the logic? Think, give nice 5 minutes, and then I'll reveal the logic behind that. Ma'am, because it's not specified the object is living or non-living thing. So C. Okay. Got and drowned both past, I think. Okay. Give your suggestions, give your logics. Then I'll tell you why. Get down in the Pacific Ocean. Okay. No, I want the logic. Why is it wrong? For example, got is wrong. Drown in the Pacific Ocean. Okay. On the Pacific Ocean, I guess. Okay. Have your logics as much as possible. You have a complete platform, a complete liberty to have your explanations. Drowned is used for living things as sink is used for objects. Okay. Okay. Anybody else has any different logic if the C is the answer? Think about it. Think. Besides, what are explanations of what all logics we have got up till now? So get, drown, drowned and got don't go together. Drowned is used for living things, whereas sink is used for objects. Anything else? Into Pacific Ocean. Okay. Anything else? Replace drowned with sinked. Okay. Anything else? Anybody else has any other idea behind this? Into the Pacific Ocean. What else? Drowned into the Pacific Ocean. Okay. Sink and drown is same? Nope, they are not same. Not exactly same. Yes, anybody else who has a different answer? Any logic? Okay, I'll tell you what the logic is. So Indraneel and Anusha, you are quite close. So first of all, we know that the ship has sank. Okay, and sink past tense is sank. Okay, so it's a simple past sentence. So got is not necessary, right? So an Indian ship laden with merchandise sank in the Pacific Ocean. It has to be sank. Okay, got has to be removed. Drowned has to be changed to sank. As someone rightly said, drowned people drown in the river. Human beings, the non-living objects are, they generally sink. Okay, so they go down, but they sink. And sink past tense is sank. Hence, an Indian ship laden with merchandise sank in the Pacific Ocean. So got has to be removed and drowned has to be exchanged or interchanged with the word sank. Okay, now this is interesting. Okay, so we have got a question where there is a sentence and there are some parts of the sentence given. Okay, you have to use your logic and you have to tell me which option is correct. Okay, so when he, the starting of the sentence is when he, and then we have P option, did not know, Q option, he was nervous, and R option, heard the hue and cry at midnight, S option, what to do. Use your logic and tell me which arrangement of the sentence is correct. RQPS, QSPR, SQPR, or PQRS. Think about it. Think and tell me. You have to give me option A, B, C, D. Which one is correct? The options are given here. You have to make sure that you choose from this. So tell me whether it's option A, whether it's option B, whether it's option C, or whether it's option D. When he, after that, which one is the correct? B. Okay. Use your logics. Use your logic. What it will be? A. A. Okay. A. Okay. Anybody else? Think. This is easier. A. Anybody else who says it's A? A. Anybody? Anybody else? A or B or C or D? Anybody has any different combination to say? This is an easy one actually. I didn't complicate it much. We will slowly and gradually increase the difficulty level. I don't want to scare you away. A. Okay. ARQPS. Okay. A. A. Okay. These kinds of questions you will get in verbal ability, which is mostly in aptitude tests. Okay. A is correct sentence formation. Okay, Pranav. Okay, A. Anybody else? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 A's. We have 12 A's. Anybody else has anything else to say? Or shall I lock the answer A and see what is the answer? Shall I lock it, or anybody else wants to participate? I'm giving 1 minute. Think and give me an answer. Which is right answer? I'm coming to that. Let's see if anybody else wants to give. A. We got one more A. Okay, let's reveal that. Yes, the answer is A. So everyone who has given answer A, please give a round of applause to yourself. Now, why A? The reason is when he, so there is something you're talking about, an incident, some remembrance, some memory we are talking about. So when he, now among these four sentences, we can see that R tells about some kind of incidents or memory, right? Hence, after when he, R should be the answer. Now, if you look here in the options, there is only A which has R as an option. First arrangement, but still we will look for others also. When he heard the hue and cry at midnight, he was nervous. And why this is correct? Because there is and at the end. That means there has to be a sentence after that. This is a conjunction, right? And if you see P and S, there is no conjunction given there. So of course this is going to be the second one, correct? And hence we have when he heard the hue and cry at midnight, he was nervous and did not know what to do, right? Because we never say what to do, did not know, correct? So he didn't know because he was nervous, he did not know what to do, and hence RQPS is the correct answer, and hence answer A is correct. Oh, this is interesting. Again, the same question, same format. Again, you have to tell me which one is the correct option, A, B, C, or D. I read an advertisement that said, P says posh air conditioned, Q says gentleman of taste, R says are available for, S says fully furnished rooms. Think and let me know which one is the correct answer in the chat box. Think. Okay, you have to think very carefully, cross out the options which you believe are not correct, and then move forward. In this kind of questions, you need to cross out options, then only you will come to the correct answer. Right? So yes. Tell me, which is the correct answer? Option B. Okay, let me just read that. I read an advertisement that said posh, air conditioned, fully furnished rooms. Okay, so Divya says option B. Anybody else? Sangbati says D. Okay, D. Okay, B. B. Okay. So you have 1, 2, 3 B's and 2 D's. Anybody else want to go for A, C, anything like that? B. Okay. We have one more B. D. B. This is also easy. But if you read advertisement very frequently, you will be able to understand quickly. B, 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 D, B, 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 D. Yes, anybody else? Think. This is also easy one. It's just that you need to use your logic and just think a bit and you will understand. It isn't difficult. Actually, it's not so difficult. Okay, let's reveal the answer. It's answer B. So all of you who have given answer B, thumbs up to you all. Now, why that? Let's see. I read an advertisement that said, now usually whenever you're giving advertisement, you basically talk about the description of the product, correct? So, and the first description that catches someone's eye is posh, air conditioned. I read an advertisement that said posh, air conditioned. Now, if you see here, there are three options which have P as the first option. So D is automatically cancelled. Now let's see the next one. I read an advertisement that said posh, air conditioned. Now what air conditioned? What are we talking about? If you see Q and R, there is nothing related to posh and air conditioned. And hence S has to be there. Now, if you see among A, B, C, which were our probable answers, B and C has S on the second position. So A is gone, D is gone. Correct? I read an advertisement that said posh air conditioned fully furnished rooms. Now, what is to be done about the rooms? Are available for. Correct? So rooms are made available. That's the reason the advertisement is given. So if you see are available for, now among these two options, PS R here. B has the R over here. And for whom are they available? Gentleman verb taste and hence Q, right? So the answer is PSRQ. This is easy in aptitude test. It's not going to be as easy as it looks here. It will be difficult. So you have to actually do this. You have to match, mix and match. You have to cross out the options. Elimination has to be done. So congratulations, all of them who have given the answer correct. Let's move forward to the next question. In question given below, out of 4 alternatives, choose the one which can be substituted for the given word or sentences. Extreme old age when a man behaves like a fool. Extreme old age where a man behaves like a fool. Okay, so we are talking about the age. Question can be changed. Gentlemen like test. I'll have to go back. We'll look at it again. Let's focus on the 5th question. Extreme old age when a man behaves like a fool. So what is extremely old age called as? A, B, C or D? Okay, there's 1 D and 2 B's. Okay. Anybody else has anything else to say? These all 4 words probably are new to you. So make sure that you make a note somewhere whenever I'm going to tell you all the meanings. It's vocab based. Yes, it's vocab based. I might be wrong, not good at vocab. That's okay. A or C, not sure. Okay. C. C. Yes. Anybody else has any other option besides A, B, and C? Anybody for D? Anybody for D? Okay. Let's reveal the answer. The answer is C. So all of you who have given answer C, congratulations, you all are correct. Now understand what each word means. Okay. So imbecility is basically stupid or foolish. It doesn't have to do anything with age. It's just stupid or foolish. So it's not particularly for the old man who is foolish or behaves like a fool person. Senility is basically a physical and mental state that is associated with old age, but it's not foolishness. Okay, or it's not anything related to what the sentence says. Dotage is a period where the person is very, very old and is weak at the same time, right? And superannuation is basically nothing to do with age or foolishness or anything. Superannuation is regular payments that are made by the employee that are converted into funds. So it is nowhere related to what the sentence says. Extreme old age, nowhere related. And hence option C is correct. Imbecility is basically stupid and foolish, where we are not talking about age, it's just you can call anybody that. Senility is only a mental state, decline in mental state that is associated with old age, but it's not about foolishness or stupidity. And dotage is something which is old age. Okay. And here you have to focus that we are not talking about foolishness, it's more emphasized upon extreme old age. But to support that old age, we are talking about behaves like a fool. Next question. A person of good understanding, knowledge, and reasoning power. A person who has good understanding and reasoning power. What is he called as? What is he called as? B. Okay. Many of you are saying B. 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 Okay. Anybody else has anything else to say? Now look at other options. A, C, D. Anybody has anything about to say about A, C, and D? Yes. A, B, C, D. Don't know the meaning of snow. That's okay. I'm going to tell you all the meanings. As I told for the fifth question, I'll be telling for the sixth question as well. So besides snob, what three options, besides snob, the other three options, check them and tell me which one do you think is correct. Let's keep snob aside. Yes. Anything else? Anybody wants to say? This is also an easy one. It's just that we are not only focusing on knowledge, but we're also focusing on power, reasoning power. Correct, Mohan. Expert is one who has not a particular domain. So expert cannot have like good knowledge and also reasoning power. Both together not possible. Okay. Literate is one who has basic education or knowledge. Fine. Literate means who can read and write. Correct. Anything else? Okay. Let's do one thing. Let's reveal the answer now. Yes, answer is B. Congratulations, all of you who have given answer B. That's the correct one. Now, why B? Intellectual is basically where we are talking not only about the knowledge, but we're talking about reasoning power also. The person who can be very extremely knowledgeable, but who cannot find a reason would not be an intellectual person. Okay. So meaning of expert, someone has rightly said over here. So the person who has deep knowledge about a particular domain, he's called as expert. Snob is the exaggerated high respect and value that a person is given due to his wealth and intellect intellectual up to certain extent, but it's not what we are finding for the answer. Literate is a person who has basic read and write ability, and hence answer B is correct. Intellectual is a person who has great knowledge. Along with that, he can reason the knowledge. Okay, so all of you who have given answer B, congratulations, you all are correct. Let's move forward. Pick out the most effective word or words from the given words to fill in the blank to make meaningful sentences. Catching the earlier train will give us the dash to do some shopping. Very easy. Very easy. सबसे easy है ये. Yes, quickly. Which one is the correct? chance. Okay, possibility. Catching the earlier train will give us the dash to do some shopping. A. A. Anybody else has any other say? Chance. Okay. Chance. Okay. A. B. C. A. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 A's, 1 B and 1 C. Anybody for D? C, someone say. Okay, possibility. Anything else? I'm going to reveal the answer in 1 minute. A. A. I'm going to review the answer in 1 minute. A. Okay, time up. Let's reveal. Answer A, chance. Now, why chance is correct? Because it's going to be only one chance. The train that you are going to catch is only once, right? So the possibility is not an option. There's chance, ek hi mauka. Possibility is when we have 2, 3 options and then we can think of, this can also open, this can also happen, this can also happen. But here there's only one chance. Catch the train and go for shopping. And hence answer chance is correct. This is no luck over here. It's sheer time management. Or we can say it's about how you maintain the balance about the time and shopping and catching the train. So it's not luck. Occasion, no. Okay, something which is rarely that happens. Occasionally I do these things. So this is not about rare. It's about the incident that's happening. Correct? So catching the earlier train will give us the chance to do some shopping. The grapes are dash now, grapes are now dash enough to be picked. A, B, C, D, which is the correct option. Ready, mature, ripe, advanced. Ready, mature, ripe, advanced. C. B. C. We have maximum C's, we have one B. Ripe. Okay, B, C. C. Yes, C. We have maximum C's. All right, let's repeat the answer. Yes, it's answer C, it's ripe. Okay, ripe is associated with fruits, mature is not associated with fruits, it's basically associated with the people. Ready? Now, the grapes are now ready enough to be picked. No, ripe enough to be picked, right? So, not advanced. Advanced is completely out of the syllabus. Mature, no. Ready, no. So, ripe is the correct one because ripe is associated with the fruits. So, when they are completely ready, that means they are ripe. Okay. Okay. Let's move forward. Pick out the most effective words from the given words to fill in the blanks to make a sentence meaningful. The prices of essential commodities has risen unprecedentedly, causing a lot of hardship to the common man, which is the correct option. Is there any correction needed or required? The prices of essential commodities has risen is correct. Underlined word. Tell me which is the correct option. Ripe enough is correct. Yes. Focus. B. The prices of essential commodities, there it is, has risen. That is wrong. Which will be the correct one? Has risen, has rising, have risen, have rose. B. Has rising. Okay. C. Have risen. Okay. B. C. E. Has rising. Okay. Ripe is also used. Ripe is also used. B. Has rising. Think of the whole sentence. The prices of essential commodities has risen unprecedentedly, causing a lot of hardship to the common man. Yes, C, D. Okay, I hope I should reveal D. Someone is saying D. Have risen. Okay. Anybody has anything else to say? Option C. Okay. Option C. All right, let's reveal. Yes, the answer is C. So all of you who have given answer C as the correct option, congratulations, you all are correct. Now, why that? First of all, prices of essential commodities we are talking about, right? It's commodities, it's plural. One, the prices is also plural, and the subject over here is prices, correct? So prices, if it's plural, then has will not come. Has is for single noun or single subject, singular subject. But here prices, it's plural, and hence have is correct. and hence reason is correct. Everything else is correct, only have has to be changed. Okay, the prices of essential commodities have risen unprecedentedly, that means which never happened before, causing a lot of hardship to the common man, right? So have risen is correct, answer C is correct. Why C? Because subject is prices, which is plural, and if subject is plural, the verb cannot be singular, so has will not come, have will come. Your admission into this university will be dependent on the marks you score in the entrance examination. Which is the correct option? Is depending, depends, will depend, depending. Which is the correct option? Yes, which one is the correct option? A, B, C, D, or there is no correction required? C, okay. C, D, no, C, okay. Will depend, okay, C. B, depends, okay. Anything else? C, okay. Quickly, think and give me an answer. Which one is correct? B. We have C is quite common. B. Okay. Okay, C. Anybody else has any other option to say? Anybody is for E? No correction required. Anybody is for D? Depending. C. Yes, quickly. B. Okay. B. C. Anything else? Anybody wants to give an answer? Anybody for A? Anybody for A? Anybody else for B? C. Okay. All right. Let's reveal the answer. Yes is answer C. Your admission into the university will depend on the marks you score in the entrance exam. Okay. Here we are talking about an entrance exam that hasn't happened. Okay. So we are just talking in simple future. Your admission into the university will, it is in future tense, so will depend. Correct. It's in future tense, hence will depend is necessary. Your admission into the university will depend on the marks you score in the entrance exam, and hence C is correct. Pick out the most appropriate preposition that fits in the sentence. Take this medicine and you will get rid dash the bad cold. Off, over, at, from. Which one is correct? Which one is correct? Off. A. Okay. A. Okay. A. Okay. Off. Okay. A. Okay. Off, A. Okay. So we have almost all A's. Anybody for C, D? 100%. Okay. A 100%. Okay. Let's reveal the answer. Yes, it's answer A. So everyone who has given answer A as the option, congratulations, you all are correct. Take this medicine to get rid of the bad cold. Off because it's there with you, and hence we are saying off. Over, no. Over is when you cross something or when you are above something. At, no, there's nothing in front of you, just inside you, right? From, no, it has to be off the bad cold. Okay, so all of you who have given answer A is correct. Okay, this is the last question. It is dangerous to enter dash the enemy's camp. It is dangerous to enter dash the enemy's camp. Which one is correct? Which one is correct? Whether it's A, B, C, or D. This is the last question. After this, let me know your total. How many were correct out of 12? D, 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 D. Anybody for A? Anybody for A or B or C? Okay, into. Into, okay. I have released a short video on this about confusing prepositions, and I had mentioned in and into. So people who had seen that will get this very, very easily. A, in, okay. A, okay. Those who have a confusion, please go and watch that short. It's there on the channel because I have talked about this into prepositions. Or if you have any confusion, if you want to go through that, you can definitely do that. Yes, some more answers and then we'll reveal that. Some more answers quickly. Anybody for B? Anybody for C? It is dangerous to enter by the enemy's camp. Anybody for D? Into? Any more D's? Any more A's? Quickly. D. Okay. Many of you are saying D. A is hardly one or two of them. B and C are completely crossed out, maybe? Yeah? Into. Okay. into. Okay. Anybody else has anything, any other option to be given? A. Get rid of 11. Acha, okay, yeah, get rid of, correct. Yes, by D into. Okay, let's reveal the answer. Answer is D, into. Why? Because in on can't be as it is used for putting something upside, correct. It is, now focus on the question number 12. It is dangerous to enter into the enemy's camp. Now let's analyze one by one. In is preposition used when you are already there somewhere at some point. Okay, it is in. There is no motion in that. Okay, so I live in, and whatever your city is, because you are there, that's a place where you live, right? On, no, because we are not going on something on enemy's camp. By, no, because we are talking about enter. If you're talking about enter, the by is not the correct preposition. Into, because there is a motion, so we are trying to enter the enemy's camp. It is dangerous to enter into the enemy's camp, so we are trying to say the motion is there, motion is going inside, and hence into is the correct option. All of you who have given answer D, congratulations, you all are correct. Give a thumbs up for yourself, right? So that was the last question of the day. I hope you all enjoyed. We will be taking such kind of activities every alternate days, possibly Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Next week, the games change. Next week, we are going to have complete different games. For the last week, last 7 lives, we were playing about spot the error, vocabulary, and what else did we play? Spot the error, vocabulary, and one more. But in the next week, we are going to change the activities. They are going to be full of fun and learning as well. So we are going to learn English in a very different format, in a very different manner, which hardly anybody would have played. So meet you on Tuesday at the same time, 8:15. We will be giving you an update. You will get an update if you have subscribed and hit the bell icon, so you'll get the update of that. Thank you so much everyone for participating. It was fantastic to have you all. Quickly tell me your answers. How many were correct out of 12? So tell me how many of you were able to do 12 out of 12 correct. How many of you were able to do 11, 10, 9? So we'll rate ourselves. Quickly in the chat box. Yeah, share the opinion. I forgot that. Shrestha, tell me your score, please. Everyone, please put your score. Put your score. Out of 12, how many were correct? So that we can analyze ourselves. Self-analysis will be done as and when we go forward. 9, Shakir, very good. 11. I'm sorry, I'm unable to pronounce your name completely, and I don't want to mispronounce that. 11, good. That was a good score. Anybody for 12 out of 12? 8, good. Shresht. 11, okay. I hope you all have understood the logics or understood the reasons behind the correct answers. The focus is on that. Focus is on grammar. 10 out of 12, very good. 9, good. 9, 7, okay, very good. Still good. All who are above are 7 or above 7, well done. Good job. Ones who have got lesser than that, of course, we will be doing this activity on regular basis, so you will improve as and when we go forward. So don't worry. 12 out of 12, Indranil, fantastic, super. Congratulations. And to them, I would love to have more of them in future. Yes, we will be having every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. All right, so thank you so much and meet you on the next session on Tuesday. Till then, please see all the videos that I'm posting because they are going to help you in developing your personality, English, right? We will be giving all the content. We will be delivering content slow one by one, and I really want you all to have a look at all the videos. They are informative and they will definitely help you in growing your personality and working in professional life also. It's not only about English, it's about personal development and keeping your professional life healthy and also being successful in that. So good night everyone, stay safe, stay healthy, get vaccinated. Meet you in the next session. Bye bye.